Okay, good.
We're going to turn up here on US 52 as we go through this small town.
Alabama 87.
What is this name of town?
This is Saxon.
Right here at 87, right?
52.
We're on 52. We're turning on to 87.
No, we don't want to go. We want to stay on 52.
No, we want to turn on to 87.
Okay, then you won't go through Geneva.
We weren't going through Geneva. We're going to this other house.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, actually. Yeah. This will take us to 10.
Okay. I thought we were going to this house.
Yeah, well, we've got to get down there.
Okay. Okay. We're going to the house. Whoa. That was a dog. I almost hit it. It was in the middle of...
Whoa.
He was licking himself in the middle.
He's still doing it.
No, he just got up and walked.
No, he's looking at you.
Yeah, he's probably peed himself. I thought it was a paper bag. If you're a dog, don't lick yourself in the middle of the street on a Sunday afternoon. If I wasn't such a good driver,
Exactly.
we would have had a lot of crying and tears, and I would have felt guilty the rest of my life. So don't do that to me. Or to April in the back.
7.
Hey guys, I have no idea what this is, but we are in the middle of nowhere, Alabama.
Sinking fast.
And I just thought I would come up here and stop. All right guys, I don't see if anybody's out here, but there's a car for sale. Can I see your dad's car? Can I see your dad's car? Look at all this. Yeah, where's your dad? Is your dad here? Go get your dad. Where's your dad? So they've got a Corvair here. Let's see. So there's a phone number here, and I'm going to put it out. It says 334-804-5045. And there is all kinds of hot rods here. I don't see anybody home, but this car's for sale right here. Look at this, guys. They got this for sale. This was it's been on the road last time in 2005. 334-804-5043. Shan 5045. 334-804-5045. And then they got this Dodge over here. They got a Dodge. It's a 4-door flavor. Let's see this. Republic Steel Retiree. This is a 330. No plate. I don't know what kind of Dodge it is. Well, it's a 330, obviously. But look at this. Hey. What? Is somebody coming out? Is someone coming out? Is somebody coming out? I don't know. And then you got... Stop. And then this is a really nice old school. This is really nice old school 69 Camaro. 4-speed. It's got an interior to it. Centerline wheels. It says Z28. Don't know if it's a real Z. Couldn't tell you if it's a real Z. And a bunch of square body stuff. We got a little dog that's a nipper. He's nipped at my heels twice. We got some other old stuff here, but I don't see anybody. Anyway, and there you got this Corvair for sale. So I don't know if anybody's out here, but guys, there's a Bug over there. There's a whole bunch of pickup trucks. There's some 50 stuff back there. I can see some windshields. So I put a phone number out. I don't know if that's one that will work for you. But anyway, it's just some cool stuff here, and I don't even know what this contraption is. It looks like a Jeepster, sort of, kinda. Anything else? Looks like an old T-Bird or a Mercury over there. Some Dodge. Got all kinds of flavors here. Anyway, so Crimson Crossroads, I don't know what that is, but there's some cool stuff for sale. And we'll just, there's nobody here. I've been walking around, so there ain't nobody here, but let's give a holler. And don't see any movement. Anyway, all right, we're still off to the next thing we see on the side of the road. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barnfinds with Sean, and I'm Sean. Hey guys, so again, we're up here in Middle Alabama, and a gentleman that owns these cars, which I saw from the road, he's like, yeah, he doesn't want to be on. Super nice man. And he told me that this was his car from high school, and so this was his dad's car. So they're both first generation Monte Carlos. We're not going to open them up or anything. They're up on blocks. He would love to fix them or whatever. They're not SS's, they're just a standard Monte Carlo. He's had them. He does hopefully one day want to put them together, but I wanted to show you something. If you look at a Monte Carlo, especially first generations, you had the 70, which these all, by the way, have the longest hoods of the GM bodies, especially the ones like the Chevelles and stuff at the time. But if you look at the grill, you can tell, see how it says MGM and it has LXX, so that's 1970. So this is a 1970 grill, and that has this on the little knight's head there. If it's a 71, it's going to have XXI. If it's a 72, it won't even have that. And so this one here has had the this was the gentleman here by, this is his car from the time he was 16, and he's my age. And this had gotten an accident, so it had replaced the hood and the grill. And if you look at the grill here, it doesn't have any Roman numerals on it. So that's a 72 grill, but this is a 1971 Monte Carlo. So and as you can see, this is what happens. See how the roof rots when they sit outside. And this had a car cover on it for a long time, but the car cover dissipated, and then the vinyl roof goes away, and then see all the holes? You can see right through the roof. And that's what happens with these cars when they are left with their vinyl roofs on them. Now this one, luckily the roof was the vinyl was taken off before it rusted through. And let's see, these cars didn't come as convertibles. None of them came with a post, and some had stick shifts, some did not. That is an automatic, and this one is also an automatic. So these were both automatics. But these are the kind of cars that you can find. And if you look in the background, there's a whole bunch of trucks. There's some first generation Camaros over here. We cannot stop and see every car that we're finding, but I wanted to just show you Alabama. You guys, you got to learn what you have. You got to learn the value of what's in your yard, because this stuff is really cool. All right, moving on. Check that out, guys. We're just on this back road here. And this other road up here. We're in Middle Alabama, and I just want to show you, like, everywhere you go, there's just pickup trucks and dump trucks. There's a Suburban, and there's an old square body tow truck.
Why do you think it's in there?
Huh?
Why do you think it's
I don't know. 55 been an older truck, so.
Don't turn it off.
I'm not. Hey guys. Whoop. Hopefully this doesn't cloud up from the freezing cold of my truck, but we're in the middle of nowhere, Alabama, and we're not trespassing, but check that out. It's an old 55 Chevy two-door and an old 57 Chevy pickup truck. Pretty cool, huh? Like I said, we keep driving by, we just see these things, and we just did a quick turnaround just to check it out. So there's another cool thing that you just see when you're cruising through the back roads of Alabama. That's why you got to get off the turnpike, guys, or the interstate. Got to get off the interstate. All right, guys, so we just saw across the street there, we just saw that 55 Chevy and a 57 Chevy. And I asked the lady in here, she said it's been there for years and she don't know anything about it. But there's one more thing that we found on this trip. There's nobody here to talk to, but that's okay, I don't need to talk. So hey guys, check this out. Again, we're just on the side of the road up here in Alabama, and look what we found. National Champions 209. And there's two little Volkswagen pickup trucks. Remember these? You guys remember the Volkswagen pickup trucks? So there's one here, and then there's one here. It's a place called Grumpy's Garage, but very cool that these little pickup trucks are here. You don't ever see them anywhere. I haven't seen them since like the 80s. So that's pretty cool, right? We're just gonna, if we see something, there's also an old F-150 here, but we're just gonna keep cruising through. We've gone 800 miles. Look at all these cliffs, guys. This is pretty cool.
That is cool.
This whole thing is pretty cool. All that shale rock and everything. It's really beautiful here in Alabama. We are on, what are we on? We're on Interstate 22. And it is just a really beautiful, beautiful ride. So there were some places that I wanted to stop, and I did stop and film from the road, but one thing that a lot of Alabamans, and a lot of people in general, you know, they see you filming, or they see a camera in your hand, even though you give them a card, tell them what you're doing, they're like, yeah, I don't want you filming. There was really a woods full of cars, and I didn't know who it belonged to, and a person in the house across the street, they said they don't like me filming, so I don't even know if it was their cars or not. It could have been, but we're not going to put that video up, just out of respect. I mean, I don't want to put up stuff that makes others uncomfortable. So we saw a whole mess of hot rods, potential hot rods, cars that are just sitting, rusting away. This one house had a ton of second generation Camaros and other cars there. But, you know, my job's not to interfere with somebody's privacy. So if you ever see me come to your house, I'm going to give you a card. And if you don't want me to film, then we just won't film. So anyway, just stay with us. We'll see what else we find. Hey guys, check this out. We're gonna stop and check out the rat rods, and we're in Barnfinds, Florida, and we're right at the intersection of East and West 90 and whatever road I'm on. I don't even know. So anyway, we saw these going up to Alabama, and they're not completed, but they're like somebody's half done, like that. It's got the trannies, it's got Mickey Thompson. It's a small block Chevy, MSD ignition. It's got new tires on it. Very cool. It's got some big old rubber, big old giant shoes here on the back, right here. It's all steel steel body car. And then check out this old truck right here. Not much left into it, obviously not working, but it's good. Looks good. Nothing here, not even a floor. So it's kind of just a shell of a truck. No engine in there. I could see there's no engine in there. You can look in there, you see no engine in there. But hey, looks good from the road, right? So pretty cool. Definitely got my attention, and I'm assuming it's probably for this surplus tire warehouse place, because they got that fire engine too. So anyway, pretty cool. We're gonna keep heading out. Hey guys, just to show you that another failure.
Turn right on Main Street.
Another failure, and that's okay, is we're in a small town in North Florida. Not going to tell you where, but we drove by a house and we saw a 72 Barracuda front end in a barn, and I stopped.
Miles. Turn left on I-10 East.
And I stopped and knocked on the door, even though there was a whole bunch of don't knock, don't interrupt, don't come over, dogs, all that stuff. But I knocked and had a card and had the truck and had my shirt, and I said, hey, you have a Cuda in the back? And at first they're like, no, we've already promised it, we don't want to sell it. And I'm like, of course, I'm not buying it, I just want to make a video. And I talked to the people, and they were older, and he had owned it for like 30 years. He was second owner of it, but he had promised it to be sold to someone out of state that he knows, who had a relationship about it. Actually, the person's mother had sold it, was the original owner. So realistically, they just didn't want anybody in their business. And even though you could see it from the road, and I think his wife had said something about a lot of people see it and stop by and offer to buy it, they just didn't want to. And then they told me about it was a 318 car. He had the rear quarters and the trunk and everything was gone. The whole back end of the car has to be replaced because it rusted out, because it was left out there and it had a couple holes under the vinyl top. So as he said, it was a nothing special Cuda automatic 318 car, but also it's basically gone, rusted away from the back window back. Excuse me. For that reason, and the reason is she didn't seem to really want to have somebody video. And look, I'm not here to pressure people. I stop, I ask, but that's how I have to stop and ask. Even if there's a sign saying, no trespassing and dogs, I still want to ask. I have my business card, had my shirt, have my truck. So, and I told him, hey, listen, if you like Mopars, and the gentleman said he's a Mopar guy, maybe he'll watch the channel. Maybe he's watching this right now. And no, we did not film it, like I told you we wouldn't. And I said I might mention the story, but I won't mention your name. And they're in North Florida. And that's about it. All right, guys. So we're heading back down to Fort Myers. And we are going to be going to Lakeland. Oh my God, Lakeland. You wait till you see this. And that is with Russell's Garage. Now, it's a new YouTube channel, a guy named Russell. I met him on the Power Tour. And so we're going to go and film. He has like 7 cars, and they're all really, really cool. So we're going to film that on Tuesday, which is a day and a half from today. I say day and a half, get that? And then also, we will be going up to Carlisle.
In 1/2 mile, turn left on I-10 East.
Not in 1/2 mile. We'll be going up to Carlisle in about 2 weeks, on July 15th through the 17th, to the Mopar Nationals up there. So if you're going, please put down in the little beep boops below in the comments and tell me that you're going to be there so I can come and make sure I get your car. If you could email me a picture of your car to Junkyards and Barnfinds so I know what it looks like, that would be better. but I'll be there, so look for me. You know what I look like, you know, my truck. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you in a little while, or I may just have you go and talk to April right now.
I-10 East.
April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.
Where it says merchandise store right here, merchandise store link, you will see it says https:/junkyards-barn-finds, and you click on that and it's going to take you here.